Hello there, Jess Frank, coming to you from the Jess Frank Golf Academy, backyard golf lessons. And I wanted to cover a subject that that's helped me tremendously. And I titled this video is Stack and Tilt the Real Deal. And it is 100% the real deal because stack and tilt is what every great golfer does. And that's something that I found that helped my game. I found Andy Plummer almost 6 years ago, and I was really struggling with my game. I mean, I was hitting it fat. I was hitting behind the ball. I was just losing distance, and my game had gone from playing decently well to a game that just, I mean, it was just struggling to hit an 8 iron, 140 yards. And so what I found with the Stack and Tilt program is that what it did for me was it really kind of concise, made everything concise and everything really easy to understand, and something that I was looking for a long time. And it was touched on by many golf professionals that I went to, and I had seen lots of golf professionals who are awesome instructors that helped me play golf well for a short amount of time. But what I found with Andy's instruction and is that it stuck. And so I base my teaching around the stack and tilt principles and the 10 words that I know can help golfers. And so kind of show you what I was doing in my golf swing is that when I first went to Andy, I had my shoulders turning level and I was shifting and almost turning in flexion where my chest was facing the ground. Okay. And what that did was that shifted the bottom of my swing way to the right. And so I was always trying to find a way to get my body in a position that would produce more solid golf shots. And of course, there are rumors about stack and tilt. They say, well, stack and tilt makes you lean all your weight on your front foot, and it makes you you can't hit your driver, and you can't, you hit fat with your irons, and I found that to be completely untrue. And obviously, I went from hitting my driver 230, 240 yards to back hitting the ball well over 280 to 300 yards. And so I gained a massive amount of distance. My club head speed went up. Um, my ball striking increased dramatically. And so I've learned that the biggest thing with the stack and tilt motion was making sure you're turning your shoulders and tilting your shoulders and extending your body. And what that did for me was that allowed my arms to get really straight and really long and keep my weight forward. Okay. And so most people are like, well, that's a reverse pivot. No, it's not, because a reverse pivot would be if I was swinging and going backwards on my follow through. And I know for sure I was not going backwards. I was hitting balls that when I finished here, I was going to go right through the ball. What the misconception is that people often confuse weight shift with how your pressure moves in your feet. So this is weight shift, left and right, left and right. That's weight shift. That's what everybody's taught. Everybody's taught to shift your weight instead of tilting and extending your body. And what happens when you tilt and extend your body, what it does is it moves the weight where you want it to go. So for me, it moves the weight into my right heel or into my right foot. So I'm already unloaded. I'm already unlocked of my weight. My weight is off of my left foot already. Okay. The majority of my weight is off my left foot already. It's into my right foot, but I haven't shifted. So I haven't shifted over here. Okay. I haven't shifted. Another thing that was told to me was roll your hands. And so I would shift my weight and roll my hands, and the face would shut, and I'd hit these awful deflected draws. Okay. these things that would start left of the target line and go left. And so we really worked on, how the club orbits the body, okay? How the club orbits the body and how the club face is already put into a position to hit a draw and hit the ball straight. So, basically changing my golf swing, I had never hit a bullet off of my iron before, like hit a shot where the ball compresses and the ball just, like it's the best, most solid golf shot that you've ever hit. I've done it. I shouldn't say that. I've done it before, but it never lasted. It would, I'd be able to do it for a short period of time, and then all of a sudden it would just disappear, and then I go back to what I was. So I knew for a fact that if I tilted my shoulders, if I tilted, and the more I tilted, the better, actually, which was crazy because I thought, whoa, how am I going to get any power whatsoever if I only tilt my shoulders? Well, I had so much turn that the more I tilted, the more the club swung around my body. So the more I tilted, the more the club swung around my body, the more I could keep my arms straight, and the more that club would just shallow out. And I've always had difficulty with the club getting real narrow into me, narrow, steep, and then I give it, one of those Olay moves with my hips. But now it was like boom to the top and boom right through, and I could make that happen pretty quickly. So it is the real deal. It is something that can help you. It is why I teach the fundamentals and principles to my students about stack and tilt. Now, every student's different, so I don't teach them exactly the same. But what I do see often, and many times during my lessons, is that people's arms just continually break apart. So what happens when they break apart, that hurts their contact. And so I'm always using the arms straight, boom, like that, and hitting little chip shots. Most people, if they learn to hit 50-yard chip shots with their irons, hitting them super solid every single time, that would allow them to hit the ball more solid, more straight, and allow them um, to learn how to really compress the golf ball. And so that's something that I always teach people. I said, let's start with the small swings. I'm going to tilt the camera down a little bit. Let's start with the small swings. Okay, the small swings, hip to hip, making sure I keep my arms straight, making sure I'm going to, and you don't even have to hit balls. Just clip tees or brush the ground and keep the arms straight. Arms straight, clip the ground, keep the arms straight. And this will help you because most people are taught to flip their hands, try to scoop the ball, flip their hands. They're not hitting down enough into the ball. Their bottom of their swing is early. So there's 4 words that I like to use in every golf lesson. We're going to get your weight forward, okay? Weight's going to be on the front foot. I'm not going to be like this. This is not what I'm talking about, weight forward. I'm talking about weight forward on the left foot, and my arms are straight, and the hands are in front of my shaft. So the club shaft is here. So what I found is that if people do this, and they continually do this, what they start to do is they start to create solid shots with shallow divots, and their ball starts to go a lot farther. So this is super important. Keep your arms straight, the hands in front of the club head. So you can see this here. The club head is actually on from the camera angle that I can see here. The club head is in front of my face, and my hands are on my left leg. So if I do that, if I learn how to hit shots like this, okay, start with little shots and work your way up, that you're going to be super successful. So to me, stack and tilt represents the best of what golf swings are made of. If you look at all the tour players, no tour player pulls their arms in. They never pull their arms in. I see that constantly. on the lesson tee. I see that constantly. So that's number one. That's the first piece I see with most people. Their arms are pulling in. So let's fix that. Let's get the arms straight. Don't even use a golf club. Just put your arms out in front of you. Hit shots like this. Boom, boom. So I know that the stack and tilt Andy Plummer, Mike Bennett golf system, again, it's a system, can help you play better golf. And that's just one small piece of an entire system that's put together by a person that has helped hundreds of tour players and gosh knows, I mean, thousands of just amateur players and has trained lots of golf instructors, and golf instructors have a lot of success with the program. So to me, it's worth delving into the stack and tilt system. And I hope this video clears up some misconceptions and also can lead you to better golf, because I know that by just taking little swings with your arms straight, tilting your shoulders, okay, understanding that no, I'm not leaving all my weight on my front foot. I'm not tilting way to the left. That is not stack and tilt. Stack and tilt is turning your shoulders in a circle, tilting your shoulders, and now I have not left all my weight on my front foot. In fact, I feel like I would say, 75%, 80% on my right leg here. And then from here, I can really kind of move forward and tilt my shoulder down over here as well. And you can see I haven't shifted either way. So those are a couple pieces that from the stack and tilt system. It's a three-dimensional system to help you play better golf, extend, tilt, and turn in your golf swing, that I know can help you play better golf. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. And if you really like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because my goal is to help as many people as possible. I love the game. I love teaching the game. I love learning about the game. So anytime I find something that I know can help you play better golf, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there for you. So thanks again for watching. And again, my name's Jess Frank. I'm a PGA teaching professional here at Deer Creek Golf Club in South Florida. Hope all is well. Stay safe, stay happy, and we'll see you again on the lesson tee.